You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
What do you think about Jesse the Body Ventura's show, A Conspiracy Theory? Have you caught this thing?
Yeah, I think it's pretty informative, but also entertaining for the general public. I'm actually a consultant on it, and I'm in the next.
Oh, you are.
And I'm in the next 4 episodes coming up. In fact, this Friday at 9 p.m. Central, it's the Police State series. We actually have an article up on Infowars.com dealing with this, and it's bombshell FEMA camps confirmed. And we actually went out to some FEMA camps, myself and the governor, and got threatened with arrest and other things. So it's.
Hey Alex, are the FEMA camps, like, are they being loaded up now, or is this, or they getting ready to get loaded up?
Okay, let me be specific. And it's free online on YouTube. It's Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. I released it 6 months ago. Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. It was good, too. I
like that one.
It takes 2 hours to go over the whole history of it, to show the congressional hearings where they admit the FEMA camps, to show the mainstream news articles, and to show people facilities that are designated as, quote, emergency centers.
Mind control. Mind control. I was a former governor. A fighter.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. I'm a former Navy SEAL, a governor, a fighter.
Just go back. You know what?
See, hold on. But
was that fucking Alex with a sense of humor? Goddamn!
Alex has a sense of humor.
God bless him.
Alex, our problem with the Jesse Ventura Conspiracy Show is he doesn't get into any real shit. Like, we want him to step over the line during the Area 51 episode.
When we return, Jesse Ventura goes head-to-head with Area 51 security. I'm standing here, but I'm turning around. I'm not going to be shot. What happened, Jesse?
Yeah. Hey, listen.
No one's going to shoot Jesse Ventura.
Guys, let me just say something about Ventura. He's been on your show quite a few times. I know you guys had that controversy with him, but I've known him.
We want him back, by the way.
I've known him. Listen, I've known him really well.
Yeah.
I've known him really well for about 5 years, spent a lot of time with him. He really is for real. It isn't a tough guy act. And, he's an older guy. He is grumpy sometimes.
I'm on my way to Plum Island. There's a dinghy following me.
Yeah, but
Turn around.
The issue is he's real. He's a great guy. He was just, tired that morning whenever you guys basically had your attack schnauzer on him. And
attack schnauzer.
No, you got. Unfortunately, the video doesn't do it justice.
Yeah.
It was about an hour of going back and forth.
Jesse was being pretty obnoxious to Jimmy. Wouldn't answer questions.
No, he was sitting there. He wasn't letting him finish.
Oh my God, he certainly was.
Hey, can you give me an idea of who may be going to a FEMA camp? Like, what do you have to be doing?
Please say what I want you to say.
Is it extreme?
Please say what I want you to say.
Let me tell you, Patrice.
Is it extreme or is
Patrice, the FEMA camps? The FEMA camps are real, Patrice. I'm a governor, and they wouldn't let me into the camp.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me in. They won't let me into the reactor room at the nuclear reactor. What does that tell you? Perhaps that there's radioactivity in there? They don't need you going in there, Jesse?
And the Plum Island one, come on, there was no boats following them. There was a boat.
Oh, yes, they were.
There was a boat way in the distance, sir.
You're not even. Oh, that's not true. Let me tell you.
There was a little Zodiac. Like they had.
No, it was. Let me tell you what happened with that. Let me tell you what happened with that.
Yes, Al.
They couldn't get anybody to even rent them a boat to go out there. Plum Island's no joke.
But that's the guy's livelihood, all the people's livelihood. They're not going to risk getting in trouble going to Plum Island because it is a facility that you're not allowed on.
Ventura never asked them to even get near it. They just wanted to be able to basically go over into legal waters. You're supposed to stay a mile away. And let me tell you, Plum Island's no joke. They have 36, because I was a consultant on that show. I sent them the info. 36 level 4 bioweapons labs. Let me just shift gears because this is important. Previously, they would have these things in the middle of the desert or on islands. Level 4 are things like smallpox, Ebola, anthrax, but worse. That's only level 3. When they weaponize them or soup them up, supercharge them, they're now level 4. Now, just 150 miles or so from where I sit in Galveston, Texas, hurricane-ravaged Very dangerous place to put one. They have put, at the University of Texas at Galveston, a level 4 bioweapons lab.
Black
now,
Mesa?
get this, in level 2 containment. Level 2 is just when you're dealing with like the regular, seasonal flu or something, or a regular cold.
Now, why would they do that?
Well, let me break that down.
All right.
They've spent $6 billion in the last 9 years on what they call BioShield. And even the Washington Post, the Baltimore Sun have reported that these are factories making bioweapons and developing bioweapons, but it was sold to Congress. It was sold to Congress as defense. And now all over the country, San Antonio, Texas, the list goes on and on. They have level 4. Listen, level 4 is supposed to be 3 rows of barbed wire, minefields, machine gun nests, and be at least, I'm not joking, totally contained with a self-destruct system to burn it out, and 3 stories underground. Now, they've got level 4 behind little glass windows on the coast of Texas. Now, Lyme's disease, it's been confirmed, was leaked out of there at Plum Island. The West Nile, those are just level 3 type things. I'm telling you, this is a hardcore issue, these bioweapons, when you understand that the Rockefeller Foundation...
I don't understand why they're doing this. Why would they do that then?
Well, let me tell you.
What's the plan? What's the end game?
And if you guys want this stuff, because I didn't know you were bringing up bioweapons, I can send it to you. It's up on Infowars.com. Just type in Rockefeller Foundation developed vaccines to sterilize. And we've got all the government documents, UN, Club of Rome, Biological Diversity Assessment, where the globalists openly say, well, you guys know about Ian Fleming or whatever his name was that wrote the James Bond movies?
Yeah.
He was a member of OSS and then MI6. Well, notice he wrote the book Moonraker. Now, the movie Moonraker with Roger Morris, cheesy with Jaws and all the rest of it.
Of course.
But you've got this elitist industrialist who's going to release a bioweapon to kill everybody on Earth. Then they're going to come back to the planet and repopulate it with the super race. Now, all of that is based on real government plans, but they're not going off-world to do it. They've got giant underground bunkers that they've spent trillions of dollars on since the 1950s. Let me just throw one out that I know you heard of.
Sir, wasn't every James Bond a super criminal that was trying to do something to the world? Like, that's every...
No, I know, but what I'm saying is...
plot.
That's true, because the one before that, The Spy Who Loved Me, was trying to kill everybody so he can populate the ocean.
Goldfinger wanted to make all the gold radioactive so he'd have all the gold in the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you is... a lot of these writers, he was a member of British intelligence. They put scenarios that are being discussed or talked about into films. It's kind of like The Wizard of Oz. I had a pretty big filmmaker on my show a year ago, and I told him, The Wizard of Oz is about the gold standard and the silver standard. He thought I was joking, went out and found out it's mainstream fact.
Really?
And he's now made a movie, The Secret of Oz, about that's airing all over television worldwide. But the issue is, yes, a lot of things that you see in movies are basically psychological imprints or images of what's really being developed.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is about the Federal Reserve.
No, it's not. Listen, Opie and Anthony.
It's mind control. Mind control. They're using HARP.
We love Jesse, by the way. We want him back on the show.
I can't stop watching his show.
Yeah.
We just
want him to get in a little trouble.
When we return,
hey, have you guys seen the parody? Hey, listen, have you seen
a battleship?
Hey, have you seen the parody?
Yeah,
it is
with
one
the
of the funniest damn things. Hey, he's moving. I'm not taking a plane. I'm driving. It is so goddamn funny.
That's
that guy
great.
nailed him. It was really good. Now, I can't, they really do over-dramatize what Jesse's going to do and then what really happens. Jesse Ventura faces a line of M16s as he tries to get into some of the most classified locations. Are they there? Yes, Governor. All right, let's go home. I was turning around so I could get more info. They want to shoot me.
The show would be huge if he got arrested there, Alex. Tell him to get arrested.
Tell him
to cross the line.
Well, I will tell you with another network.
51.
Yeah.
I will tell you with another network, and I can't talk about it until it comes out next year. early next year, but on another even bigger network. I'm not going to get into it. I was there when people got arrested, and I escaped. I had to jump in a river.
So someone did. Is that
Turd?
Is that one hosted by? Who's that hosted by? Gold Dust.
The Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior. Warrior says conspiracy happens.
I am the warrior.
He knows. Alex knows.
Alex knows the whole deal.
Warrior says.
Warrior says Infowars.com.
We just wanted to get a little...
Listen here, Warrior. I'm a governor and I like PrisonPlanet.com.
The Virus. Sirius-XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.